Our Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Lord will. This lesson is edifying. All right, now this lesson is basically going into, it comes full circle. Okay? Now, I have the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 7. And it says, "Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon." All right, and Zion, represents the nation of Israel. The daughter of Babylon is America. Okay, America is Mystery Babylon the Great. The daughter of Babylon, the great city, the great whore, the spiritual Sodom, the spiritual Egypt, the spiritual Syria, which is going to be destroyed in these last days by the way of fire. Okay? But see that the people of the Lord, all right, Zion, Israel, will be in America in these last days. Okay, but also scattered, throughout the earth. All right? Now, I have my precepts. I have Jeremiah chapter 50. Okay, let's drop down to verse 42. Verse 42, it says, they shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array, like a man to the battle, against thee, O daughter of Babylon. Okay, and once again, the daughter of Babylon is America. In Jeremiah chapter 50, this chapter goes into America and the destruction of America, all right, which is going to be by the way of fire. Let's actually get a precept real quick. Let's get a verse real quick. Verse 31, it says, "Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him," man. You see? And this is what's going to happen to America, ruled by who? The children of Edom, the Edomites, man. Okay? The most proud. All right? Now, let's jump up to verse 33. It's like it's actually right there. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts, the children of Israel," okay, the northern kingdom, "and the children of Judah, the southern kingdom, will oppress together. And all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go. And where they oppressed together, all right, in the daughter of Babylon, in America, man, which the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, okay? And this shows you that this is the last days because both kingdoms, all right, will be united in captivity in the daughter of Babylon. Because when you go into the history of the nation of Israel, you had to split, Rehoboam and Jeroboam, you had to split, but then you had the northern kingdom going to the Assyrian captivity, all right? And then after the Assyrian captivity, they would come here to the Americas, all right? Second Ezra chapter 13, okay? The northern kingdom will come here. They will make their way over here to the Americas. That's where you get the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, and they were known as what? The 10 lost tribes, okay? But in reality, they were over here in the Americas. Once again, that's where you get the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, you so-called Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, okay? But the southern kingdom, the kingdom of Judah, all right, went into the Babylonian captivity, all right? Nebuchadnezzar, when you read in the book of Daniel, right? Nebuchadnezzar, okay? And, after the Babylonians, you had the Medo-Persians that came into power, all right? Then you had the Greeks, then you had the Romans, okay? And then, the time of 70 A.D., Jake fleeing into the land of Ham, which is Africa, and then being put on slave ships and brought here to the Americas. So both kingdoms, okay, in these last days will be united in captivity in the daughter of Babylon, which is America, man, okay? All right, and I'm showing you this Babylon is speaking of Babylon the Great because, like I said, the northern kingdom went into the Assyrian captivity. The southern kingdom went into the Babylonian captivity. But this Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, both kingdoms are here being oppressed together by who? The most proud, the children of Edom, Esau, Edom. Okay? All right? Now, when you read above, because as we read, it says how the Lord is going to kindle a fire in his cities. How? By the way of the missiles. Okay? When you jump up to verse 9, it says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall," it says like it, "and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." And what are those arrows? Those arrows represent the missiles, man. You know how you have the archer, the archers, in battle, how they'll all shoot arrows into the sky and then they'll come down upon the enemy. Well, the missiles are likened unto arrows that's gonna be shot, all right, out of those bows, the missile silos, and they're gonna be shot into the air, into the heavens, and they're gonna come down upon America. All right, let's get the book of 2nd Esdras, which I should have it. 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 13. It says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." And what arrows can be shot to the ends of the world? That's because the arrows that is speaking of aren't literal arrows. The arrows that is speaking of are the missiles. And this is how the Lord is going to kindle a fire in his cities. Okay, this is how America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by fire by way of these arrows, all right, which are the missiles. Okay, we could go to the book of Jeremiah. We could go to chapter 51, which is also speaking of, all right, the daughter of Babylon. Let's go get it, all right. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 33, it says, press go. Jeremiah chapter 51, okay, verse 33, and it says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her yet a little while, and the time of a harvest shall come." Once again, we read in the book of Zechariah, right? "Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon." Okay, Israel is in America. All right. Now, when we jump up to verse 12, it says, "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen." Oh, Salakia, I'm reading the wrong verse. Verse 11, not verse 12, verse 11. It says, "Make bright the arrows." Once again, the arrow is going into the missiles. It says, "Gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai had raised the spirit of the kings of the Medes," which the Medes are who? All right, Russia, man, the Russians. Okay, and this is why we see, Russia, it's like basically the main, enemy of America, Babylon the Great, in these last days in the earth, man. These two superpowers. Okay, and the scriptures say how, Russia is gonna be a guard, unto the nations. All right, and then it goes into, Persia, which is Iran. Okay, all right, this is all prophecy, but it says, "The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, he raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it." All right, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, the vengeance of his temple. And how is Babylon going to be destroyed? By those arrows, which represent the missiles, man. Okay, that's how. All right, let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 50, right? And let's Jeremiah chapter 50. Let's read verse 29. Verse 29, it says, "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. Camp against the round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done, do unto her. For she had been proud against the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, against the Holy One of Israel." And see, the archers represent these other nations. See, the Medes, Russia, all right, would be an archer, man. Okay? Because archers handle the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow, right? These nations are likened unto archers, and their arrows are their missiles. Okay, let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 13. Okay, Isaiah chapter 13. We're gonna start at verse 19. Actually, verse 17. Salakia. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes," which is going back to Russia. Okay, Russia is one of those archers. Okay, Russia is like one of those main archers. It says, "Against them, which shall not regard silver." Against who? When you jump up, what does it say? Verse 1, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see." Okay, and this Babylon is speaking of America. Okay, let's drop down. Let's drop back down. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Their eyes shall not spare children in Babylon. The glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High Yahweh by Shemai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did the Lord overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? By the way of fire and brimstone. And the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon, the great city, the great whore, all right, is prophesied to be destroyed in like fashion, okay, by the way of fire. All right. All right, Salakia. Okay, but Salakia. Okay, but now it's time to go to the book of Revelation, and this is why I titled it, it comes full circle. Because when you jump to the book of Revelation, all right, which this speaks about Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, America. And it says in verse 2, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird." All right. Now, when you drop down to verse 4, it says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people." That's Zion. Okay, just like we read in the book of Zechariah, Zion that dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon. Okay, that's the nation of Israel. All right, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Where? In the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon, America, man. You see? So it says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." And a part of the plagues are what? The missiles, those arrows. Okay? When you drop down to verse 8, it says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Shemai who judgeth her," man. You see, and this is what's coming to the daughter of Babylon, which is America. All right? But see, we know that, the remnant of the Lord's people are going to be delivered from this fiery destruction by being taken up. That's why when you read Revelation, that's why when you read Revelation chapter 11, the scripture says how they heard a voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither," and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, the so-called UFO. All right, the chariot. All right. So Khan. Now we could go to Revelation 19. I want to go to Revelation 19 because it says here, verse 11, "And after these things I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying," Slakia. It says, "After these things I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Alleluia, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord Yahweh Shemai our God. For true and righteous are his judgments, for he had judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. And again they said, Alleluia, and her smoke rose up forever and ever." Which you can link this to Isaiah chapter 34. All right, that smoke going up, okay, into the heavens, because America is going to be destroyed by fire. All right, fire causes things to burn, and burning emits smoke. So that smoke is going to go up into the heavens, man. And there's going to be the mushroom cloud, okay? The scriptures say the heavens departed as the scroll when it is rolled together. Okay, let's get Revelation 17. All right, Revelation 17, verse 1, it says, "And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven veils, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, and where else can we find this in the scriptures? The great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Because as I said, all right, the daughter of Babylon that I was reading of in the book of Jeremiah, all right, Zechariah, the daughter of Babylon is speaking of the same Babylon in the book of Revelation. All right, now when we jump back to Jeremiah chapter 50, or Jeremiah chapter 51, let's get Jeremiah chapter 51. Okay, and this is why I said it comes full circle. All right, Jeremiah chapter 51. It says, verse 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes. For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai had both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness, man. O thou that dwellest upon, all right, many waters. Okay, which goes back to Revelation 17. The great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, we could go back, okay, and we could read verse 2. Verse 2 says, within the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. And that wine, all right, representing philosophies, okay. Now, once again, we could find this in the book of Jeremiah. Back to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51. We jump up to verse 7. It says, Babylon had been the golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. You see? So it comes full circle. All right? It comes full circle. Okay? And this is what's going to take place, man. You know, the people of the Lord, all right, are in mystery Babylon the great whore, the great city, the daughter of Babylon. The Lord is going to destroy, you know, America, Babylon the great, by the way of fire. He's going to have these nations, okay, all right, shoot their missiles, their arrows at America, okay, to destroy it. But the Lord is going to deliver the remnant of his people, okay, the elect out of America by being taken up, man. You see? And that's, you know, that's basically the point right there. All right. So, you know, Lord will, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out. Give infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach, Kodash. The bonus to the elders and apostles who gave millstone, taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole for elect. Shalom.